Yo guys, welcome back. Uh yeah, it's 10 a.m. right now, Monday. And yeah, like it's weird because I went to bed like at like 12:30 maybe. I don't know. I got really tired, so I just went to bed. And while I did get a lot of sleep, like a little bit more than 7 hours, I just couldn't wake up at all like today. So yeah, it was just really difficult for me to wake up. But yeah, so drove my sister to school. It's Monday or whatever. But yeah, and quite a lot of stuff happened actually, like, last week or whatever, and a bit of this week too. So basically, what ended up happening was, um, where do I even start? Quite a lot. Hold on. So we had Thanksgiving last week on Monday, so that was awesome. My American viewers, since I'm from Canada, we have our Thanksgiving in October, and then you guys have yours in November. But yeah, so we have it like a month early, but yeah, Thanksgiving was pretty good. We didn't have like the typical traditional Thanksgiving food like turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, or ham or, stuff like that. What we had was basically like this meat. It was like a meatloaf with bones in it. There was like a bunch of bones, and it's funny. It kind of looked like a crown. It literally looked like a crown when you look at it. It has like bones everywhere, like in a circle. It was interesting. We had asparagus. I don't remember what else. I mean, we did have potatoes, but it wasn't like mashed potatoes. But yeah, so we had like that or whatever, which was, pretty good. Um, what else do we have? Wine. Yeah, I think I drank 4 glasses of wine. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we had for Thanksgiving. The same exact day, I also went on a bike ride. I went for a 3-hour bike ride, so that was pretty crazy. 3 hours. Yeah, quite far. I did that, and it's interesting. I used to do that in the past. I used to do that a lot in the past, like back in like 2020 or 2021 or 2019. I used to go on like 3-hour bike rides, but I decided to do it again. I don't know why I stopped. So yeah, it was a really long bike ride. I might have covered like 20 kilometers on my bike. I went through a massive forest, and I have videos, so I'll definitely put that up on my channel. So that's one of the things that I did. Um, yeah, I don't know what happened. Like the chain came off my bike, and I kind of got hurt. Like I kind of fell off my bike a little bit. Like then my leg was bleeding because the chain came off. So that kind of sucked. But I'm okay now. Uh, yeah, and then what else? I also went to the clothing store. I got a new hoodie, as you guys can see, with like a skull on it. Yeah, and I got another shirt too, using my paycheck money. So I bought clothes with my paycheck money, even though I don't have a job. Uh, when I did, like I still have my money remaining. I didn't spend it, and it only costed me like $50 to get a hoodie and a shirt. So yeah, like I went to the fitting room and I, you know, tried measuring it, like wearing it to see if it fits me, and it was pretty good. But yeah, so that's basically what happened. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm 4 minutes in. I just have a lot to cover on just a bunch of stuff that happened this week. Um, and another thing that happened, well, this I guess was, yeah, most recently on Saturday. I had a job interview this Saturday that passed. It was at a grocery store. It's really close to me. Like, it only takes like 4 minutes for me to drive there. It's really close to me. Um, but yeah, I had a job interview, and yeah, this one girl interviewed me. She was really young. She was actually really young. She looked like she's 25. She was like a Filipina girl. But yeah, she was nice. Like, I just sat down with her and she asked me some questions, but it was kind of like a tough job, like job interview questions. Like it was like, tell me about your employment history. What would make you a good fit for this job? And it's weird because when I had a grocery store interview a year ago, the lady completely didn't care about my experience. She just said like what the role is for that job. But yeah, but that same girl who interviewed me, yeah, she asked me a few questions. Then she shook my hand and said, "Okay, like you'll hear back maybe by Wednesday, only if you're hired or not." But I probably won't even get the job. I don't know. I don't even really care, to be honest. I didn't even want to apply there. My mom just made me, so I don't really care. But if I get it, then it's nice. But yeah, but yeah, I guess that confirms everything I had to say before I jump into the topic of the video. I apologize, guys. I just had a lot to cover. And yeah, so it's also gonna snow today. There's a really good chance. So yeah, I'll show you guys outside. Yeah, it's cloudy. It'll probably snow soon. And yeah. But anyways, guys, on to the topic of this video. So I'm probably not going to make this video too long because I can only record 13 minutes, which sucks. So I'll try to kind of like, talk quickly, I guess. And yeah, but this video is going to be a rant basically on, like taxes and also unfairness in the workplace. So before I jump into the topic about taxes, I just want to talk about things I've noticed at work that's extremely unfair. So first of all, I had two jobs, like I had a job last year for a little bit, not even for long. And then I had my most recent job, which was back in late August to like early September. I only lasted 2 weeks before I got fired. So it's been like a month since I got fired. I don't have a job right now. But yeah, but I've noticed there's a lot of stupid shit about work. Like, first of all, if you work for a small company, like for example, like my liquor store job, or even the construction job, that's a small business because it's just like a manager, like a boss with just a few workers, and that's it. Like, it's horrible how those type of jobs, there's so much like unfairness. Like, first of all, you're always left unsupervised. Like if you work for a small company or a small business, you'll be not always assisted. Yeah, occasionally maybe you will get assistance from your boss. Like, maybe you don't know what to do and you want to ask him a question, then he'll assist you. But the thing is, a lot of times he's just gonna leave and you'll be completely by yourself. You won't even get trained. I know this because my construction job, I did not get trained or supervised. I was just like basically left to do work completely by myself without any experience, and I couldn't ask questions because nobody was there. And that's actually the same reason like why like I also got like fired from the liquor store job, because I made mistakes and I couldn't ask help or confirm what I have to do because guess what, the boss wasn't there. So that's just really unfair in my opinion. And yeah, so that was just unfair. And another thing is that, wait, hold on. Yeah, you just get put to work on your first day, and then you're expected to do stuff on your own without being trained, and then you can't ask for help or questions because the boss is away or he's doing something else. So that's one thing that's really unfair. Another thing I think is kind of unfair is getting hired immediately, because, like, I personally think you need to have preparation time. That's just my personal opinion. Like, just like my stupid fucking job that I had, like, I immediately got put to work after my interview. I didn't even get a 1 week, like, time to prepare. I got put to work immediately, and I think that's really fucking unfair. The sign was also misleading, because basically how I stumbled across that liquor store job was because there was a sign that said, now hiring, opening soon. But opening soon typically means like a month maybe. If you see like a building and it says opening soon, it usually takes like a month or more for the building to open. I didn't fucking know that I would go to work immediately. Like, I saw the opening soon sign and it turns out the building would open in 2 days. It's fucking bullshit. The building looked completely empty when I looked through, and it turns out there's like some workers there apparently. Like, what I mean by that is, like, I thought there was, like, pretty much no one even working there. But when I actually went to work, there was at least, like, 6 people. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's kind of stupid. Another thing that's, like, also unfair, hold on, is, like, the fact that, like, the boss can literally fucking go home anytime he wants, he or she, whoever it is. The boss, the manager, they can fucking leave, right? All day. Like, they'll be at work for a few hours, they'll go home, and then you have to just stay at work all day long. Like, my boss even did that, you know? He fucking left, uh, like 2 hours into the shift, and then he, like, left the whole day, and he was just home while I had to stay until, like, 10 p.m., so that's also really unfair. But yeah, like, fuck that. Another unfairness in the workplace is the fact that I personally myself was not given a lunch break. I think if you have to work 8 hours, you have every right to get a lunch break. And the fact that you're not being fed is really unfair, in my opinion. But yeah, that happened to me. But yeah, fuck that job that I worked at, even though I only worked there for 2 weeks. I think the job is so fucking unfair because, first of all, I didn't get a lunch break. I got put to work immediately for 8 hours without training. I got harassed at work. The boss didn't do shit. He didn't care. He terminated me without even explaining why. And yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Like, seriously, like, what a fucking clown. Yeah, fuck him. I think he's a very unprofessional boss. But yeah, and I'm sorry guys, I'm running low on time, but yeah, the last thing I want to rant about is taxes. I fucking hate taxes. I understand the purpose of taxes. So anyone who's gonna say, "Oh, but taxes are important," I know. But like, I just hate taxes too because, like, I hate when I go to the store and something is like $2, for example. So you would have to pay $2, but since it's plus tax, then it might be like $2.60. Fuck that. I hate taxes. And my paycheck was supposed to be $640, but I only got 600 because guess what? Those $40 go to taxes. Like, fuck you. Fuck off. But yeah. I don't know. I guess that's basically all I had to really say. It just sucks how managers a lot of times don't even care about their workers. They just fucking care about profit, making money, a bunch of stupid fucking shit. But yeah, I guess that's all I had to say. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I personally think that job I had, even though it's been a month since I got fired, I think I was treated very unfairly. And yeah, it's just disgusting behavior of the boss for terminating me when he failed to provide me training and other stupid shit. Made me work in a fucking freezer and I got really cold. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.